Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Why We Disney Wednesday. We are so happy to have all of you listeners with us here today. Today, we're actually going to be talking about some of the magical additions that Disney has made over the years. So let's get started. Hey everyone. So, we talked last episode, Casey, about, all of the changes in Disney World. And so Casey and I figured that this week, for all of you listeners, that we would be talking about all of the Disney additions. And as we said before, a lot of Disney people don't like change, including myself. But some change is good and some change is really good. So I'm going to get us started here with talking about Fastpasses. I am so pro Fastpasses. I love Fastpasses. I love getting Fastpasses. I didn't even know that Fastpasses started in paper form.
Yes.
So apparently like in 1999, I guess they started with paper, and then the digital FastPass Plus, that whole system came in 2014. So I love getting FastPasses. We used to do it at the 60 days. Now I think it's 30 days. Well, it's not. No, FastPasses don't even exist right now.
Well, right.
In the COVID realm.
Yes.
But
yeah, we're in the COVID realm.
But on my most recent trip back in 2019, I was crazy and I got a fast pass for every single ride. I did not go in standby one time.
What?
My mom and I was so strategic with when we went on what ride and everything and the whole fast pass system that I got a fast pass for every ride and attraction except for I didn't go on Mission Space because I get motion sickness, so I didn't do that one. And I could not score a fast pass for Tower of Terror because I chose like Slinky Dog.
Yes.
But other than that, every single ride in every single park, I got a fast pass for.
Oh, that is insane. Like, what?
I could do a whole episode on fast pass strategy. If you want to talk fast passes, send us an email, let me know. But what I do want to talk about is the fast passes versus virtual queues. And Casey, I'd love to hear your opinion on this. Do you think Disney should continue with the fast pass system, or because of the COVID realm, should we switch everything to virtual queue?
Sure. Oh, geez. So hard for me. I'm a huge virtual queue fan. Like, I love the virtual queue process. I think it's easy. I love it. However, I do think that they should bring back fast passes in the COVID-19 realm, like we're calling it. But so essentially, the parks are so crowded right now. When they first opened back up in July, I went twice in July, and literally the parks were so dead. And I walked onto almost every single ride, and if not, maybe waited 15 minutes, like max.
Wow.
So it was such an incredible way to experience Disney that way. But now at this point, like, people are getting a little bit more comfortable. People are getting out more. They're opening some things up again. So Disney is packed. So you're not walking on to every ride anymore. I think I looked yesterday, and like Tower of Terror at the end of the night on a Sunday was like 70 minutes or something, like 60 or 70 minutes.
Gosh.
So, in this sense, like, you need to go ahead and bring back fast passes so people are able to still ride everything within a full day's span. Because right now, since the park hours are reduced, right, like, it's harder to get everything in if you are actually having to wait in 70, 80-minute lines.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I actually heard rumors that two rides are getting virtual queues. Jungle Cruise and something else. Oh my gosh, I cannot think of it right now, but I did hear that rumor that virtual queues were coming to those rides. So I'm interested. Regardless of the virtual queue, I think the addition of fast passes and virtual queues are both amazing.
Oh my gosh, such a great feature that they've added. to Disney as a whole. Like Disney's great, we all know that, but when you just are continuing to innovate and to add new things, like I'm just I love it. I love virtual queues. I love the idea of like getting on my phone at a certain time and like being able to get in a queue and still walk around. Like I'm not tied to a line. And even when you
Mm-hmm.
get a fast pass, like you're tied to that line. So
Yep.
if I get into the virtual queue for Rise of the Resistance, for instance, like I can go ride Smuggler's Run, or I can go get in line somewhere else. I can go get a coffee. Like I'm not so tied to that line and standing. I'm virtual. Like I can
Yeah.
wait in line and literally do anything else I want around the park. And then when they call my number, when they call me, I just go straight to the front and then on I go. Like the concept of it is beautiful.
Yeah. It's super cool. I just wish they bring it back.
Yeah, I think now they should. At this point, the parks are just so dang packed. They've got to do something. And I don't
Mhm.
know. I've read that like they're at 25 to 30% capacity right now. I I don't think I believe that. I really just don't.
It'll be interesting. Again, we both have trips coming up, so it's going to be interesting to see what the parks are, what the wait times are. I'm seeing a lot of people posting like posted wait time versus actual wait time. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
We should do that, Kara, when we're there this coming week. Like what every single line that you get into, go ahead and like mark the time and like record it. Like, what is this? So
Yeah.
even if it says like a 60-minute wait and we wait 15 minutes, like I think that's really interesting information. We should definitely do that.
Yeah. I'll do it. Definitely.
Side note for sure. Love
All
it.
right. So we've talked about fast passes. We've talked about virtual queues. Another great Disney addition that I think we both agree on is the addition of magic bands.
Oh, I'm so giddy about magic bands. I love them. They were introduced in 2013. And when I say that they have like changed just such a light and convenient way to travel at Disney, like it's insane. Like I don't have to carry around like a ticket and like keep up with that and make sure that like I scan it in the right places. Like it's all done with something that stays on your wrist like a watch. I'm gonna like talk about magic bands on because I'm so like, oh, you probably shouldn't have me talk about magic bands because I literally love them so much.
No,
So
it's so cool.
well, so magic bands, they do so many different things. So it's not just your ticket into the park. It is also your room key to get in the resort. As long as you're staying on Disney property, that's how you get into your room is with your magic band. Okay. Photo pass images. So when you stop a photo pass cast member on Main Street, you want them to take your picture. It is as simple as just a scan your magic band on their camera. And it's literally the pictures are sent directly to your phone. Like the convenience of magic bands in my head, like whoever thought of it, like thank you. If you're listening to this podcast and you thought of magic bands, like I salute you. You're the real MVP. I love
Can we
you.
interview you too? Whoever
Right.
invented
Like if
it,
you're
can we really have a sit down virtual dinner and talk to you? Because I'd love to pick your brain.
yes. Like, how did you think of this amazing concept? So we love magic bands, super huge advocates for them. And also now they're doing like all these different, like you can buy all these amazing like themed magic bands. You can get your name on them. Like, oh my God. Like it's just they're just expanding and
Mm-hmm.
innovating. I love it so much. But I do want to just reiterate this. So magic bands are complimentary as of this year, as of 2020. And I have a funny story I'm going to tell you here in a second too.
Okay.
But they are complimentary if you are staying on Disney property. So that's super important. If you're not staying on Disney property, if you decide to stay in like an Airbnb outside of the park, totally fine. But if you want to use the Magic Band system, you have to purchase a Magic Band either on Shop Disney, at Disney Springs, or somewhere within the parks. Literally, they sell them everywhere, and it's every color, every design, everything that you can think of. They have it in a Magic Band. Whew, my like words got really, I got like winded.
No, it's okay.
Me take that out. Okay, but Kara, do you have Magic Bands? Like, how many Magic Bands do you have?
Okay, so here's the thing. I only have 3 Magic Bands. I'm very grateful for my 3. So I have a pink one from my trip last year in 2019. I have the white Happily Ever After one. I think that's one it says. The White Castle one that was available on Shop Disney. I paid the upcharge and got that one. But that was for my trip that was supposed to be back in March. So that trip is now March 2021. So when my best friend Brandon and I, those of you that don't know, that's who I'm going on my trip with this in like 9 days. But I just ordered another one of the complimentary ones because I was like, it's complimentary. I'm just going to get it. So I have a blue one, a pink one, and then that white one.
Oh, they're so fun. Like I don't even know how many that I have, but I'm trying to get them in every color. And it's just been so like collecting them. And I love just like I'm so weird, Kara. Oh my God, I'm going to admit. So I just like pull them all out and just look at them and like look at all the colors. I'm actually going to take a picture with them tonight, maybe.
Oh my God, do it. Yes. Post it to our Facebook group.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm going to. But they're so dang fun. And I have a funny story so I've heard rumors that they're going away, that Magic Bands are going away, which by the way, why in the world would you do that? Don't go away with that.
Yeah, no.
It's the best thing ever. So me and my friend Morgan were at Disney this past September, and Morgan had bought a Magic Band at Disney Springs, and she was getting it connected to her My Disney experience. So she had called the pass holder line or whatever. She was on the line with some precious cast member, and she was on speakerphone. So I guess I was talking in the background, and I was telling our other friend Molly, I was like, I heard that they're going away with Magic Bands, and I'm so upset about it. And the cast member on the phone hears me, and she literally laughs, and she's like, I love how rumors get started. So then we all just like died laughing, and we're like, wait, they're not going away? Like, what do you mean?
What?
And so she gave us the tea. She's like, listen, stop spreading rumors that Magic Bands are going away. That is not a thing. However, starting January 1st, 2021, they are no longer complimentary to your room when you stay on Disney property. So very important. Let's not spread rumors that's not true about Disney. Let's really try not to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so starting January 1, they're no longer complimentary at all if you're staying on resort. So if you want to use the Magic Band system, you have to now purchase them just like you would any other time. At that point, you'd have to purchase your Magic Band and then get it linked to your My Disney experience, and then you move on from there.
Or you can use one of your old ones.
Oh, yes, I did. I wanted to mention that too. So I love that all of my Magic Bands are linked to every single room that I'm in. So like if I want to wear yellow that day or red that day or pink, like they literally get into all of my hotel rooms. They get into every single park. Like, so the Magic Band is not designated to one trip. It's designated, I guess, to your My Disney Experience app, which is what all your tickets and stuff is through. Yeah. So super cool that you can use those whenever. You don't have to keep buying the same Magic Bands. Like, buy different ones because you can use them all at the same time. It's great. Oh, it's so great.
So moral of the story is we love Magic Bands.
I can't say enough great things about them. Oh, so in addition to Magic Bands, I'm also super giddy. Maybe I'm just super giddy about Disney, but I'm super giddy. I know, right? I'm super excited about the Skyliner that just came. Okay, can we just be like brutally honest here? I know that if you go to Disney often, or if you've ever been to Disney, sometimes it could be super frustrating to like wait on those buses. Like the bus system at Disney, they do the best they can. And I understand. They really do. But adding additional like convenient ways to travel around the parks, it's life changing. Like the Skyliner is a game changer, especially if you're staying at a Skyliner resort like the Riviera, Art of Animation, Pop Century. Like those resorts, you can now literally just wait in a super short line, hop on to the Skyliner, and be literally at the front entrance to either Epcot or Hollywood Studios. It is a game changer.
I know. I'm so excited. And actually, in our upcoming trips, so Casey and I are both staying at Pop Century. And when I decided that Brandon's coming with me, so when I decided that we were going on our trip and that we were staying at Pop Century, and the oh, my travel agent Hannah, she's at Little Bit of Disney on Instagram. She was like, "Yeah, that's actually on the Skyliner," and I was like, "Shut up." I was so excited because I've never been on the Skyliner before.
Oh my gosh. Yes. You are going to freak out and you're going to love it. And I don't even know if you're going to want to stay in another resort that's not a Skyliner resort. Like that's how truly amazing it is.
Perhaps not.
So, and I think too, the resorts that we talked about, I think like Pop Century and Art of Animation, and I believe, what's that other one?
Riviera.
Oh, well, the Riviera is brand new. So that one, I guess, is newer. But so resorts like Pop Century and like Art of Animation are like on the cheaper end, so they definitely like raise the value of these particular resorts that are now Skyliner resorts, because it's such an easy way to travel. You don't have to worry about waiting on a bus, and you don't have to worry about like waiting and waiting and waiting and then being like the next two families to get on, and then they're maxed out on that bus. So then you have to wait again for another bus. Like I cannot say enough great things about it. The Skyliner, the monorail, like they're both on the same level of great. And we know how expensive like those monorail resorts are. We know how expensive those monorail resorts are. So really, to make a more affordable and just as convenient way to travel option, like Disney's just, it's doing it right.
Yeah, I'm super excited to go on the Skyliner, and yeah, I'm excited about everything, obviously. But I think the Skyliner is such a great addition. And I know at the beginning that it was having some technical difficulties, but to my knowledge, it's working pretty smooth now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was there in October, the first week of October, and we were actually there when it broke down for like hours and hours, and people were like having to, like the fire department was coming to like get people out of the water. Yeah, it was insane. I wasn't particularly on it. I didn't end up riding it that particular day when that happened, but we were definitely there. It was crazy. People were freaking out.
I would be too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not going to happen though. Like it's perfectly fine now.
Go ride the Skyliner. You'll be fine.
Yes, absolutely. So if you are looking to go to Disney and you don't want to pay like the outrageous prices for like a monorail resort, I would truly look into now either Caribbean Beach or Caribbean Beach, Pop Century, Art of Animation. Like those are really good, cheaper resorts that also have the Skyliner option. So for sure, look into that.
Awesome. Okay, and the last thing we wanted to talk about on our Disney additions list, and I mean, we could go on forever about these things, and so I don't want to talk about each individually. Maybe we'll do that on another podcast, but just the fact of all these new sections of the parks. The new Fantasyland opened in 2012 over at Magic Kingdom. We have the Pandora that opened in 2017. In Animal Kingdom, Toy Story Land 2018, Galaxy's Edge 2019, both in Hollywood Studios. I mean, Disney is expanding literally, like physically.
Yes. And already so big, like to begin with. So to think that they're continuing to just expand and like grow, it's just mind blowing to me. It's mind blowing.
I know. And like, not only are they growing, but I mean, there's so many more rides now with the addition of all these lands. There's like more attractions, there's more restaurants, there's more experiences. I love, and it's crazy that some of these, like Pandora, Toy Story Land, and Galaxy's Edge, 2017, 2018, 2019, like they're all new.
Yeah, all of them.
So what's coming in 2021? Nothing.
Oh, I don't.
Anything.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Well, the 50th anniversary, that's 2021.
Oh yeah, that is true. Okay. Do you think they'll refurb the castle because of the anniversary?
Listen, I can't handle any more castle refurbs. As
For
per
a
our
while,
last
Disney.
episode.
Right. For a while. Let's just chill with that for a minute.
Definitely. But, I did want to bring up all of those new lands in the park. Are any one of them your favorites? Is there anyone you like less or more?
My gosh. Ugh. So out of the four, oh my gosh, out of the, it's so hard because I love Galaxy's Edge. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I love Rise of the Resistance. It's amazing. Like, it's just incredible. Smuggler's Run's great too. In my opinion, like the ride is a little short for like the line that you wait in for it, but it's still a really cool experience to get to literally drive the Millennium Falcon. But I love Galaxy's Edge. I think it is my favorite new like addition to Disney, just because it's so themed, right? It's like you're in the movie.
Yeah.
Like they literally picked you up and they've put you in the movie. So I just love the experience that it gives, like walking through it. I also want to point out Pandora too, like just in another incredible experience. I never like loved the Avatar movie. Like I watched it and I thought it was interesting and cool, but when I saw Pandora, I just like grabbed like such another huge piece of respect for just the detail and the time that someone took like to put into this beautiful land. Like I feel like I'm at a loss for words just because when you see him in person for the first time, you're literally in the movie.
Yeah.
You've gone from, like your regular, like, I don't want to say boring life because I don't have a boring life, but you've literally been placed in like your favorite movies and your favorite scenes. That's what I love about Disney so much is it takes me to another place. I love it. I love it.
It's like Walt wanted us to live the movies.
Imagine that. Are any of these your favorite, Kara? Which one's your favorite?
Oh my god, I don't really have a favorite. I'm still a little confused on how Pandora fits into the whole thing. I love Pandora, don't get me wrong. I'm still a little confused by it. I've never been to Galaxy's Edge yet. After this episode, I will be though. I love Toy Story Land. Let's not get started with Woody's Lunchbox. If you haven't had the tachos yet, please do. I'm gonna talk about these tachos every episode, I swear. I don't know. There's something about New Fantasyland and Magic Kingdom. The Magic Kingdom in general, like I can just go to Disney for Magic Kingdom, so maybe that one. I don't have a favorite though. I just want to be there. Just let me be there and I'll be happy.
Like if there is a like multiple answer selection, like I select
all of the above.
All of the above, all of them. That's what I want. Yeah.
But that is what we wanted to talk about here on today's episode. I hope that you all enjoyed our Disney additions. I know we only talked about a few, so please let me know some of the Disney additions that you love and what you like that Disney added throughout the years.
Yes, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. We surely appreciate all of your love for this podcast. We have truly put in so much work and time, and we've just loved every second of it. If you have any questions, if you want to email us, please do that at whywedisney@gmail.com. Please send us an email or check out our Facebook group, which is just Why We Disney Podcast. And we hope to just engage with you and maybe we'll have you on one day. If you want to be interviewed on the Why We Disney Podcast, hit us up. We would love to talk with you about all of your Disney experiences. Please hit us up. We would love that.
More Disney friends.
Yes, all of them. All of the above.
All right. See you guys next episode.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.